Hey folks, how's it going here? Curious UK Debunks. So I just happened to click on Mikey's channel and he happened to do some sort of silly reaction to my replication of his stars that he tends to do. So let's check it out and we're going to see what he has to say and we're going to have a little laugh. Okay, so this is Mikey's channel here and it's the top one right here.
All right, guys, Curious UK Debunks.
Always nice for Mikey, give me a bit of a shout out. Hey, look at that, eh? And what is the title? I use a kid's toy to replicate Mikey Smith and Sam's star observations.
So the video replicating my stars with a telescope.
Yeah, a telescope that Mikey Smith says the telescopes don't show his stars, and all they do is show a whole field. And yet somehow I used a kid's 20-pound telescope and I could replicate his stuff. Interesting, isn't it?
And guess what? Yes, he did. So thank you, Mr. UK Debunks.
Oh, thank you, Mikey, for admitting that telescopes do actually show what the stars look like. Because you and Sam keep claiming that they don't, and only thing to use is binoculars. So you've just debunked everything you've been saying for the last few years. Thank you.
You actually debunked your own damn globe.
I didn't. I never debunked my globe. This was a full thing to show that I could replicate Mikey's observations using very subpar optics and using very crappy and not very good technique by just taking my phone and just kind of holding it up sort of in a sort of way to the very tiny eyepiece that was on this toy telescope.
The globe does not exist. The stars are local, as you can provide proof in your videos and your pictures here.
I didn't prove that at all, and Mikey's never actually been able to show how he measured that. He's just making assumptions because it fits his narrative.
So this is, I noticed this. So you see it's like flat here, and then it's gonna come.
Now if we can
Look at that. I was actually looking at one star, yet it tripled up. Look at that. That's how subpar these were, and probably with a phone pushed up against it, it was just picking up all sorts of weird stuff.
just get the other globies out there and doing actual work. See if you get that frame right there.
In fact, if you look at it,
See it there, but it does have points on the top and bottom.
You can see everything moving.
Providing proof that the stars are local.
I never proved that at all.
Globies can actually come up with the truth.
Star with a telescope. But
I do use that.
Of course, this is crappy quality, but see, you get
Yes.
the point.
That's why I did it, because it's crappy quality, because it's all Mikey Smith ever puts out is crappy quality. Thanks for admitting that your observations are crappy quality.
It's there, top and bottom. Thank you providing proof that the stars are local, Mr. Curious. Yes. There's poo-poo head right here, 233. Interesting number.
I have no control over how many subscribers subscribe to my channel. And by the way, it's more than 233 at this moment of me recording this.
Anyways.
So Mikey Smith, click the like button on that. You know you want to.
Thank you for providing proof that the stars are local. Good job, buddy.
I didn't prove the stars are local. I proved that Mikey Smith uses very subpar optics and uses a very shitty and poor techniques with doing his astrophotography. That's what I proved. Unfortunately, Mikey is too delusional and far too gone to actually admit that or even to realize that. Or maybe he's just not the most intelligent person. Well, we all know that. Right, so now I'm not going to watch Astro Biscuit. Oh, didn't mean to watch that. All right. Okay, so now, Mikey, I know you don't want to believe this, but here is an observation of, so let me double check and see here. I think this is Arcturus. Now, if you look at this, you'll see that this is actually, in fact, the star and what a star looks like through a telescope, a decent telescope, using a proper camera and using proper technique. Notice how this looks a lot different than what your stuff looks like. Now, I know you may not think that, that may not work. So we'll look at another one. Oh, look, there's another one here. This is Arcturus as well. And so is this. Oh, now this is Jupiter with the exposure turned all the way up so you can see 4 of the Galilean moons. And this is Jupiter. I took a picture of Jupiter, took a picture of the moons, put Jupiter in where it should be at the proper angle, and there you go. This is what it actually does look like, Mikey, not like the crap that you keep getting where this is all blown out. Mikey thinks that this is what Jupiter looks like. In fact, but his is a lot more blown out than even that. And here's Jupiter again. And this is it with, now I had to turn exposure down because it's too bright. Jupiter's too bright to be able to see the moons and see Jupiter at the same time. At least with my 130 millimeter reflector telescope. Here's Jupiter again. And so this is a few of my things just trying to, oh, here's Saturn. You say we can't see Saturn and Saturn's rings, but there's Saturn, and you can see the Saturn's rings very clearly right there. I have shown this to Mikey before, but Mikey has been scared to actually look at the observations because they're very scary for him. Like this one here, I got Saturn. I was trying to kind of, because my camera was turned to my telescope a bit, it was kind of on a wonky angle, so I just kind of turned it to try to get it on a better angle than what it was before, so. Nothing wrong with that, though. So that's all I have in this file right now. That's it. So there you are, Mikey. This is a quick video here. Pretty much just having a little laugh. That was so silly. And the fact that Mikey doesn't realize I completely falsified all of his observations. Because I showed using a telescope, which Mikey says you can't do, but I did. And 2, using a children's toys telescope, which is not very good optics, obviously you can see. And 3, using very, very poor, all it is, because this, the eyepiece is very small on that. I had to hold my phone up to it, and it wasn't the best. So it was really hard to kind of get it to hold it on there, and that's why sometimes you can see, if you're watching a video, you can see all over the place. I literally just had to take the case off because the case goes around, and I had to try to line these little silver things up to the eyepiece, and put my finger in there and try to kind of feel it from the side and feel where it's touching on, and then I knew it was close, and figure out which lens, because obviously I got like so many different lenses on here, right? So I was only using just the one lens, trying to only go like magnification like times 4 or something like that. And then that telescope probably is the same magnifications he's using. So that's about it. So thanks for watching me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the like button, like these videos, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think Mikey proved that I proved that the stars are local, or do you think Mikey's just a delusional idiot? Let me know down below. And remember, people, Earth's definitely the globe. Space is definitely real. But don't forget, stay curious, and I'll see you again. Thanks for watching.